Hello there everyone, and welcome to episode 15 of my Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer Series 2. This was recorded alongside episode 14, but I split it in half because of its length. The footage that you see right here is actually reused from the end of the previous episode. So I hope that you enjoy this episode, and I hope that you continue to enjoy watching this series. Now, I'm sure that some people who had seen the one fact about every Kuno the Tenguja character video may be wondering if I will do more videos like that. And I plan to for the 4th of July, when it will be the 18th anniversary of the Kuno the Tenguja series. And what I plan to do on that day is make a video about the changes between the original master of the Kuno the Tenguja series and the revisions that I had made. Since Kuno the Tenguja was originally created by a YouTube user called Felix Chang, who is one of the most popular YouTube users during the golden age of YouTube. And Kuno the Tenguja was one of the series that he was most known for. Another one would be the New Engine Slideshow series, which I'm sure a number of you guys may be very familiar with from watching the ones that I have made, or maybe even the ones that other people have made. And I think that for my 18th YouTube versary, which is at the end of August, I am thinking of doing a video in which I happen to discuss about how much of the original New Engine Slideshow series still exists today. Because a lot of the New Engine Slideshow images had been lost due to MAJ Host's website going down in 2015. Yeah, that site had gone down for maintenance, and 10 years later, it's still down for maintenance. And nobody knows the exact reason why. Because MAJ Host never made an official announcement that their website had gone down, and they didn't announce why the website had gone down. There is some speculation, such as maybe there was a lot of content on that website that was inappropriate, and they are just working to get rid of all of that. And it's just taking them so long that 10 years later, they are still working on it. But another source would be that the owners just couldn't afford to keep the site running. But I don't know for sure the exact reason as to why that site is still down. We can only take this information with a grain of salt. Which simply means that we shouldn't jump to the conclusion that this is an actual fact. So I'm just thinking of maybe doing a video in which I talk about how much of the New Engine Slideshow images still exist today. Although it's kind of funny, the fact that I had been talking about Thomas the Tank Engine just now, and the tunic that Link is wearing right now is the light blue color, like the color of Thomas. Isn't that kind of funny? Looks like I have to kill these stingers before I can move on. Right, and we get a piece of heart. Alright, now that we've gotten this far, I'm gonna push this block here and see what else we can get. I used to think that I got trapped in this room, but no, you can still get out using the switch here. Pretty easy stuff. Now we are coming up to this room, where we have another small chest, which contains a heart container. So now we got another heart. Now I think that we're actually getting much further in the water temple than I was expecting us to, because I had 2 keys when we arrived here, and I've only spent 1. Aw, dang, I missed. I was having some bad aim. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Second time's a charm. Now this might be the last thing for the episode. I'm not entirely sure. Because I think that's the last key that we have here. We can only open up 1 more door, and then that's just another roadblock. We can't continue any further. But I think that I will go ahead and open up the next door that I would normally open up next when going this far. And that would be going through the next door that leads to Darkling. It's quite convenient that we have the Scarecrow here, so we could just hookshot over to him. Okay, I think that the last prize that we can get for this episode is whatever prize this next Gold Skulltula will give us. Because there's a locked door over there, and we do not have another key. So let's hope that it is a good one, because I don't think that I can think of anything else otherwise. Oh, it's just a bundle of arrows. Oh, man. Okay. Well, it looks like this is another roadblock. I have no idea what else we could do. Well, I'm going to go ahead and see. Okay, so we have 1 key for the Forest Temple, and 2 keys for Ganon's Castle, which we can't get to right now. Wait. Can I actually beat the boss in this episode? You know, I do have the long shot, and I honestly cannot think of anything else that we could do. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and proceed to the boss, even though we haven't gone through the rest of the dungeon. Because we may not be able to progress through this dungeon otherwise. Now I'm going to go ahead and do something that I've never tried before. Yeah, I wonder if they meant for you to freeze the spike things. Because normally you would not have the ice arrows this early in the game. Okay, so it looks like we are ending this episode on a high note. Oh, what I tried to do was that sort of trick on how to get Morpha trapped in the corner, so I could just rapidly beat it. Because I've seen some players do that, where they trap Morpha in the corner. And I had tried doing that myself, but I've never been able to do it. I know it's possible, I've seen other people do it, but I personally have never been able to do it myself. I'm trying to, though, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Dang it, I pulled it up, and I haven't been able to hit it even once. Yeah, like, I am trying to get him to be stuck in that corner, but I just cannot figure out how to get him to go into that corner. I mean, if other people can do it, why can't I? Am I just that bad? Dang, I could have gotten him. Maybe I can do it. Oh, dang, he slipped right by me. I was sure that I got him that time. Well, regardless, we've beaten him. Like, I was so close to just trapping him in the corner and just rapidly hitting him with the sword, as I've seen other players do. Like, anyone who manages to trap Morpha in the corner like that and rapidly damage him, they pretty much have very mad skills in doing that. But for me, I just was never able to figure it out myself. Okay, well, just got a recovery heart. Nothing too special. But hopefully whatever medallion or spiritual stone we get will all be worth it. Ah, the Zora Sapphire. Yeah, they show the cutscene with the water raising up. Okay, I think that this is the last thing that we can get in this episode. So what will we get from the sun? Where we would normally find the fire arrows. A piece of heart. Did I get the Skulltula on top of the tree yet? I'll need to go and check that out. So we haven't gotten this Skulltula. Will this be a good prize? No, it's another token. Okay. Well, at least we got through, well, most of the water temple. I didn't get all of the keys in the water temple, since I ran out. So, at this point, the things that we need would be the, well, the next key for the Shadow Temple, as well as the next key for the Forest Temple, and another key for the Water Temple. Not sure if we've done this yet. I'm checking this real quickly. Just waiting for the Gwei to come in. Because if I were to start climbing that ladder without killing the Gwei first, he would have knocked me off. It's another key for the Spirit Temple. So I guess we'll be going to the Spirit Temple next. There is actually one more thing that I realized that we can do. Or maybe rather two more things that we can do. Alright, so first thing... Oh, let me try that again. There we go. That was what I wanted to do. And what will the professor give us for that? An upgraded bomb bag. Well, okay, at least we can carry more bombs now. And now to break this crate open, I said now to break this crate open. Well, I guess I should be thankful that we managed to get plenty of things this episode. I thank you guys so much for watching this. And I think in the next episode, we'll just go back to the Spirit Temple and see how far we can get with that dungeon. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.